4,291 days, 12 years, 14 houses, 5 family weddings, 4 births, hundreds of buses and trains, and 1 exceptionally mental Labrador. People who know me well will know how much I love to explain things using numbers, but using data to quantify a relationship will never be enough to describe how much you mean to me, Lucy. You entered my life at a particularly challenging time. 14, new school, new accents, new puppy, and no mates. I know you are a strong believer of everything happens for a reason, and I can't think of a better example than this. We were meant to be together. As we embark onto the next chapter of our lives, I promise to always be there for you no matter how difficult, eventful, or bumpy the journey gets. I promise to listen, empathise, offer advice, and try to fix your problems even though you never asked me to. And I promise to put you first, protect you, and try to make you laugh and always be happy. I'm not and never have been a strong believer in fate, luck or destiny. However, over the years, whenever I get asked those same questions by friends and family, how did you both make it work? What is the key to being together from such a young age? Until now, I've always struggled to come up with a definitive answer that has made our relationship particularly special. But maybe there aren't any rules to follow. Maybe it's just simply fate. Ultimately, if you love each other as much as we do, you will always make it work, no matter what. And I love you, Lou. I always have and always will, and I'll make sure that I spend every day for the rest of my life trying to care, support and adore you more than you always have done for me.
Ciaran and Lucy, you have both made the declarations and vows required by law and have made solemn and binding promises to each other. And I ask all your family and friends here today, having witnessed this marriage ceremony and your commitments to each other, to join Tracy and I in wishing you both success, laughter and happiness in your future lives together. Therefore, it gives me the greatest of pleasures to say you are now united in marriage and you may have your first married kiss.
Ciaran, today I have made the easiest decision of my life, and that is to marry you today. When you meet the love of your life at 16, it feels like I've never lived a life without you by my side. And even at that young age, we both knew, and I think a lot of people around us knew, that we had something special. From sixth form, university, years of long distance, buying our first house together and experiencing all the highs and lows of life together, it has been the greatest privilege to grow up with you by my side. I remember on your 18th birthday party in Driffield, your mum turned to me and said, "There's something special about that boy." And ever since then, I couldn't agree more. You are funny, caring and selfless, and you have the ability to light up any room that you walk into. You really are my greatest blessing and you are my home. I promise to be by your side and to challenge you to be the best version of yourself. I promise to listen and to offer my advice, and if I cannot find a solution, I'll be there to face any problem with you. And I promise that once we are married, I'll finally add you into the 7 family WhatsApp group.
I already had that joke later.
I promise to continue to love you every day more than you'll ever know. Ciaran, you are quite simply the joy in my heart, the laughter in my voice and the smile on my face every day. I cannot wait to enter our next chapter as husband and wife and see what the future holds for us.
Since Lucy came into our life, I mean Ciaran's life, something changed. And I mean that in the best possible way. From early on, it was clear that this was the beginning of something special. And Lucy, I do want to apologise to you. You've been third wheeling this bromance for years now. But today, I officially pass the baton. You and Ciaran make an incredible team, and more than that, you bring out the very best in each other.
Lou, I am so proud of everything you have achieved, or we have achieved over the last 12 years. You stayed by my side when I went gallivanting across South America. You are amazing with my family and friends, and you tolerate my many flaws, snoring not included. And although my mum keeps rightfully telling me it's all about personality, I will finally publicly admit that I am a little bit punching above my weight. Our dads reminisced recently about the time when they first met one another, and in true dad fashion, how they looked at each of us, nodded, and declared they immediately knew that despite only being 16, that me and Lou would go the distance. I laughed at the time, and I'm sure some of you in this room may have shared the same opinion, but it did make sense. There's no Lucy without Ciaran, or Ciaran without Lucy. It always has, and now always will be, Lucy and Ciaran. Ladies and gentlemen, to my caring, wonderful and beautiful wife, Lucy.